is the Stokes theorem. Stokes theorem. So this is also a transformation between the line integral and surface integral. Green's theorem was also a transformation between the line integral and surface integral, as well as Stokes theorem is also a transformation between the line integral and a surface integral. So here is the statement. Let's see what is the theorem. So if you have S, which is a surface, but it is an open surface, be a open surface bounded by a closed curve C, bounded by a closed curve C. And if you have a vector which is differentiable, any vector where f bar is any differentiable vector point function, then you can convert the line integral. So line integral is given by f bar dot dr bar, which will be equal to the surface integral curl of f bar dot n bar ds. That is the transformation here. Okay, the line integral f bar dot dr is equal to surface integral of, here the function will be curl of f bar dot n bar ds, where c is traversed in positive direction and n is, as usual, the unit outward drawn normal at any point of the surface. So here c is traversed in the positive direction and n bar is unit normal at, or I can say unit, just a second, unit outward drawn normal at any point of the surface. That is the statement. So here this is what we need to do whenever surface integral, whenever Stokes theorem is asked. So again, two types of problems you will face. Either the verification, when it comes to verification, both parts you need to solve, both LHS, RHS you need to prove, both you need to calculate the line integral, which is f bar dot dr bar, and the surface integral where the function is curl of f bar dot n bar ds. This you have to calculate for verification. If they ask you to apply Stokes theorem, then instead of calculating the line integral, you will go for the RHS part, which is the surface integral. Understood, all of you? Now you can deduce Green's theorem also from this Stokes theorem. Let's see whether this will happen or not. Because for whatever function is given, whether you calculate it by using the Green's theorem or Stokes theorem, the line integral value of that function must be same. Is it or not? So, okay. Yes, so you can always deduce Green's theorem from Stokes theorem. Now, let us see how you will deduce. So you take, for Green's theorem, you take the surface lie on xy plane. So z-axis will be along the normal n bar. That is, n bar will be equal to k bar. Is it or not? Okay, let me write. Deduction of Green's theorem from Stokes theorem. So here for Green's theorem, you will choose the surface lie on xy plane. So your z axis will be along the normal n bar. That is, n bar will be equal to your k bar. So if your f bar is something like f1i plus f2j plus f3k, and your r bar is xi plus yj, then what will be f bar dot dr bar? Tell me. What will be f bar dot dr bar? It will be f1 dx plus f2 dy. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is your f bar dot dr bar. Okay. So f bar dot dr bar we have calculated. Now we need to calculate curl of f bar. See, this whole thing we should able to write in the terms of Green's theorem, this statement itself. So f bar dot dr bar we have calculated, which is f1 dx plus f2 dy. So is it not the statement for Green's theorem you had? M dx plus n dy, where m and n are the functions of x and y. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so instead of m and n, here f1, f2 you have. So this one part we had. Now we have to prove that curl of f bar dot n bar ds is equal to dou f2 by dou x minus, that is the Green's theorem. Na? On right hand side, what do you have? You have dou n by dou x minus dou m by dou y dx dy. So double integral. So that we have to prove here. So we need to prove that curl of f bar dot n bar is that thing itself. So let us see. So for that, let us calculate curl of f bar first. So curl of f bar means del cross f bar, which will be I, j, k, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. And here function f1 is, components are f1, f2, and z will be, for k there is nothing, na? Is it or not? F3 is 0 there because z is 0. Understood all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So this, if you calculate here, they simplify it, what you are going to get with I cap? With I cap, you will get minus dou F2 by dou Z you will get. Is it or not? Anna?
Yes, ma'am.
Then with J, what you will get? Tell me. With J?
Dou F1 by Fz.
Dou Z you will get. And with K, what you will get? Tell me. With K, you will get dou F2 by
Plus J cap, ma'am.
yeah, x minus dou F1 by dou Y. Is that what you will get with K cap? Is it or not? Now what do you need to calculate? Del cross F bar, this value, dot n bar you have to calculate. And what is your n bar? What is your n bar?
K cap.
K cap. Okay. So when you take the dot product of del cross F bar with this whole thing, what you will get? Only dou F2 by dou X minus dou F1 by dou Y only you will get. Is it or not? So that means even if you if you remove this 0 and substitute F3 also, there won't be much difference here. Because still you are going to get this itself. Is it or not? Dou F2 by dou X, we are calculating the value of del cross F bar dot n bar. N bar is K bar, K cap itself. So when you take the dot product, you will get dou F2 by dou X minus dou F1 by dou Y. And in xy plane, ds will be equal to dx dy, as all of you know. Anna? So therefore, now I can write our Stokes theorem is what? Integral, line integral f bar dot dr bar is equal to the surface integral del cross f bar dot n bar ds. So just now we proved that del f bar dot del r, f bar dot dr value is how much? F1 dx plus f2 dy. So this will be line integral f1 dx plus f2 dy is equal to the surface integral. Just now we calculated this value del cross f bar dot n bar, that is dou f2 by dou x minus dou f1 by dou y. ds is nothing but dx dy. Now since I have written dx dy, I'll put a double integral here over the surfaces. Understood all of you? So is it not the Green's theorem? This statement, the mathematical form? Is it not the Green's theorem? Maybe there you had written m and n, and here instead of m and n you have some f1, f2, which are also functions of xy only. Got it all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the what you say, Stokes theorem. This part is the Stokes theorem. So verification means again both LHS, RHS you need to prove, and if verification is not asked, if they ask you to just apply um, Stokes theorem, then only RHS part only you have to calculate. Got it all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So now let us solve few problems related to this. So you have to verify Stokes theorem for the function f bar is equal to x square I plus x y j, which you have to integrate around square in the plane z is equal to 0, whose sides are along the lines x0, y0, x is equal to a, y is equal to a. So here is the problem. And again verification is given. So first, whenever verification is given, always solve the RHS part. That would be easy. At least you will have an idea what answer to get by solving LHS also. Okay. So let us solve this one. So to solve RHS, we need curl of f bar. So here f bar is given as x square I plus xyj. This is your f bar given. Now by Stokes theorem, you know that this line integral f bar dot dr bar is equal to surface integral del cross f bar dot n bar ds. Okay. So first we will calculate del cross f bar. So this will be equal to I, j, k, and the components here are dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and this will be x square, this will be xy, and there is no k term, so 0 you will get. Okay. Now solve and tell me what will be your del cross f bar. Simplify this thing and tell me what will be del cross f bar. It will be just
Y k cap.
y k cap you got. Okay. So now you will need this term also. So our LHS of that Stokes theorem, which is, now who want to join? So line integral f bar dot dr bar is equal to surface integral del cross f bar we calculated dot n bar ds. This we need to calculate. Okay. So RHS part, if you look at, so this will be del cross f bar dot n bar ds will be equal to, okay, surface integral, what is this, y k cap you have dot product. In xy plane you are taking this thing. So what will be your k cap, I mean what will be your n bar, tell me?
K cap.
K cap only you are going to get, and ds is dx dy. Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this value is nothing but the double integral, okay, over s y dx dy. Now you have to find the limits, and here the region is the which is bounded by the square. It's already given. So if you draw them on xy plane, so what is it? X0, Y0. X0 means uh, x-axis, y0 means x-axis, x0 means your y-axis, x is equal to a, y is equal to a. So some square you are going to get. Okay, assume this to be a square. So let us name them. Later we will require it anyhow. This is 0. What is this point? This point is a comma 0. This point is, if I name it as a, okay, this let it be b. So this will be a comma a, and this point is c, which is 0 comma a. Okay, right now we don't need all these points, but still later while solving line integral, there we will require. So here itself I have written. Now you have to write the x and y values, limits. So tell me what will be the limits of x and y? What will be the limits of x and y? Hmm? This is just a normal double integral. Whichever order you take, it doesn't matter. Tell me the limits of x and y here. This is the region of integration. This is the region of integration. R is the region bounded by this square. Who will answer? Fast. This is just a normal double integral. What are the limits of x and y?
0 to a.
That is limits of
X.
Okay. What about y?
0 to a.
Why also 0 to a? Why you people are so confused? I don't know why you are taking so much time to answer. This is just, what can we do if all limits are constant? The region is given such that it is not necessary that one variable has to be written in other variable only. According to the given thing only, you will get the limits. So limits of both the variables are 0 to a only. Okay, integrate and tell me the answer.
A cube by 2.
A cube by 2 you will get. Y will be y square by 2. So you will get a square by 2. And for x, one more a you will get. So overall, a cube by 2 is the answer. And the same answer we have to get for this RHS part. I mean, this LHS part also. This one. Line integral also we need to solve, which is f bar dot dr bar. So line integral f bar dot dr bar will be equal to sum of all these curves. Is it or not? Line integral f bar dot dr bar along the line OA plus then OA over A to B, AB, f bar dot dr bar, then BC, f bar dot dr bar. Line integral problems you have already done. Now again CO, f bar dot dr bar. So all this we have to calculate. So f bar dot dr bar will be equal to what? So one by one we will calculate first, then we will add all. Along OA. Now you see along OA, your y is 0. Is it or not? Along
Yes,
OA, y is 0 and what is changing? X is changing. Right? And z anyhow 0 only. For all terms, z will be 0. When you calculate even f bar dot dr bar, what will be the result for f bar dot dr bar? It will be, let us keep it aside, f bar dot dr bar, f bar dot dr bar value we will calculate. What it will be, tell me, what is your f bar? This is your f bar. Dot dr bar will be what? It will be x square dx plus xy dy. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
That will be your f bar dot dr bar. So x square dx plus xy dy. This is your f bar dot dr bar, and here itself we will make all the changes while integrating along OA. Okay, so along OA, your y is 0. Anyhow, we don't require the z. Z will be 0 only. And since y is 0, dy will be also equal to 0. So dz will be also equal to 0. So here I'm not at all mentioning any z terms throughout all these four integrals, because it is understood there is no z term at all in the function, so no need to write it. Y 0, dy 0. Okay, so the line integral OA f bar dot dr bar will be equal to integral x limits 0 to a x square dx you will get. In the second term, y is 0, dy is 0, so there won't be any second term. So when you integrate it, you will get x cube by 3, upper limit is a, so a cube by 3 you will get. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calculate along what is the next thing, AB. So AB, here what is not changing, tell me? What is constant here? X is constant. So x will be equal to a. So dx will be equal to what?
0.
0. So therefore the line integral along AB f bar dot dr bar will be equal to limits of y. Limits of y from where to where? 0 to a. So 0 to a you are going. X square is a square, but dx is 0, plus again you have xy, so ay dy you will get. So this is what you need to solve. 0 to a, ay dy you need to integrate. Okay, so when you integrate, what you will get? Y square by 2 you will get, already a, so a cube by 2 you will get. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us see another one along BC. So along BC, what is not changing? Tell me. What is constant
Y
there?
is not.
Y.
Y
Y
is
is
constant.
A. Y is A, whereas X is going from A to 0. Avuna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So along BC, your Y is constant. So your dy will be equal to 0. So therefore, the line integral along BC f bar dot dr bar will be equal to integral x limits a to 0 x square dx, and anyhow there won't be next term because dy is 0. So this is what you are going to get. So when you simplify it, what you will get? X cube by 3 you will get. But since a is the lower limit, so minus a cube by 3 you will get. Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calculate along CO. So along CO, what is not changing?
X is 0.
X is
X
not.
is 0. So dx will be equal to 0. So anyhow, in both the terms of f bar dot dr bar, it is x value is there. So it will be 0 only. F bar dot dr bar will be equal to integral limits of this y you will substitute, which is going from a to 0. So 0 dy only you are going to get, which is 0. So adding them, you will get f bar dot dr bar, which is the first value, I think it was a cube by 3. Second value was a cube by 2. Third value is minus a cube by 3. Fourth value is 0. So overall a cube by 2 you have got. Now is it the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
A cube by 3. So it's the same answer. So hence the verification. Hence verified the Stokes theorem you can write. Understood all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, solve this one now. Again, you have to verify. Verify Stokes theorem for f bar is equal to x square plus y square I minus 2xyj, which is taken round the rectangle instead of square, rectangle bounded by the lines x is equal to plus minus a, y is equal to 0, y is equal to b. So first always go for RHS, where you have to solve the surface integral curl of f bar dot n bar ds. So at least you will have an idea. So here the rectangle, if I draw, y is x is equal to plus or minus a. So this is minus a, this is plus a. So minus a plus a. So this point is a comma 0. This point is minus a comma 0. Now here what is written, y is equal to b. So this point will be a comma b. And here this point will be minus a comma b. Y0 means x-axis itself. So this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. So if you name them, these points will be, okay, let this point be A, B, C, D. So that's the rectangle. This point is D. A, B, C, D is a rectangle whose vertices are A0, AB, minus AB, minus A0. In this order only you will go, because we have to travel in positive direction only we have to consider. Okay, you solve. It's almost the same problem, only instead of a square you have a rectangle with certain vertices. So first solve curl of f bar. Again, the vector perpendicular to xy plane, your n bar will be equal to k cap only. So your curl of f bar I am calculating. So del cross f bar you calculate, which is again I j k dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. Anyhow this part is 0. F3, what is f1 here? X square plus y square, so y square. And f2 is minus 2xy, so minus 2xy. Remember, you will always get this thing only with k cap only. You are going to get some answer here. Okay, so with k cap you will get with respect to x minus
minus y.
2. Yeah. So that is minus 4y k cap you will get. Then
Yes, ma'am.
minus 4. Now your del cross f bar dot n bar will be equal to what? N bar is how much? It is k cap only. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be minus 4y only, this y. And ds is nothing but dx dy. So the surface integral curl of f bar dot n bar ds is nothing but the surface integral. The value is minus 4y. ds is dx dy, I can write. Okay, so when I write dx dy, you just mention the double integral sign here. So now the limits of x and y, this is minus 4 constant dx dy. So tell me the limits of x and y here. Look at this
minus a
rectangle.
to a x equal
Sorry, come again.
x equal to minus a to a,
Very good. Y
y equal to 0 to b.
0 to b. That's it. You just take any strip, you will understand. In the form here, in this examples, you are not getting any variable in terms of the other variable. So y is 0 to b, x is minus a to a. Okay. So here I'll write x is equal to minus a to plus a and y is equal to 0 to b. So solve this integral and tell me the answer what you have got.
Minus 4ab square.
The answer is minus 4ab square. What about others? Got the same answer? Okay. So this we have to prove by solving the LHS part also of that Stokes theorem, which is now we have to prove that line integral f bar dot dr bar value is also minus 4ab square. Okay. But as you can see here, this line integral f bar dot dr bar is sum of all these curves. So first you travel from A to B, B to C, C to D, D to A in this form. Okay, that is AB, then BC, then CD, and then DA. In this order you solve the problem. Each of this we have to solve AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay. So you will require your f bar dot dr bar also. So f bar dot dr bar is nothing but what is your f? It is x square plus y square I minus 2xyj. So when you take, you will get x square plus y square dx minus 2xy dy. Is this what you are going to get? F bar dot dr bar.
Yes, ma'am.
Now along AB. Now along AB, look at AB line. Along AB, what is constant here?
X constant.
X is constant. So x is equal to along AB. X is equal to A. X is equal to A. So dx will be equal to 0. And limits of y?
0 to b.
0 to b. Okay. So therefore, integral along AB f bar dot dr bar will be equal to, so I'll directly substitute everything here. So dx is anyhow 0. So first term you won't have, second term only you will have minus 2a y dy and limits of y x-axis 0 to b. Antena? So when you solve this, minus 2a as it is, y square by 2 you will get. So 2 will be cancelled and upper limit is b. So b square. So minus ab square I will get. Don't write the answers directly. Though I am writing, you write you solve it, show it and then write down the answer. Okay. Don't do it in the exam. The same thing what I'm doing here. Okay. Now let us go to the other one which is along BC. So along BC, what is not changing? Along BC, what is not changing? Y is not changing. Y is B, so dy will be equal to 0. Whereas x is from where to where it is going? A to
minus a.
minus A. So here y is equal to B, so you will have dy is equal to 0. So therefore, integral along BC f bar dot dr bar will be now equal to, okay, integral x square plus y square is b square I will write. This is dx. Limits of x a to minus a. Dy is 0, so no need to write the second term. So integrate it and tell me the answer. first term you will get x cube by 3 plus b square into x. X cube by 3 plus b square into x, limits a to minus a you need to substitute. Substitute and tell me the answer. Simplify it.
Minus 2 of a cube by 3 plus b square.
Minus 2 a cube by 3.
Minus 2a b square.
Minus 2a b square. Is this what all of you got?
Yes, ma'am.
After substituting upper and lower limit. Okay,
Yes,
done.
ma'am.
Okay, now third one, along C to D you should come, na? CD. So along CD, obviously what is not changing?
X.
X.
X is not changing. X is what there? Minus A, I think. And so dx will be equal to 0. And y from where to where? I think b to 0 it should be. Antena?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, along CD, f bar dot dr bar will be equal to dx 0. So first term will be 0 only. Second term is minus, already a minus sign, 2. A is again a minus a. I mean x value. Y dy you will get limits minus where to where it is going? B
B to 0.
b to 0. So this will be 2a constant outside, b to 0, y dy. Okay, solve it and tell me the answer. You will get y square by 2, so 2 cancel. Lower
Minus
limit with the minus sign, a b square you will get. Antena?
Yes, ma'am.
Now come to the fourth one, along DA. So again along DA, what is not changing? Y
Y.
is not changing. So dy is equal to 0. So DA f bar dot dr bar will be equal to, x limits are what? I think it should be
Minus
minus
a to
a plus 0, na?
No, minus a to a.
Minus a to a only. Okay. And what is the function left out here? Where is it? F bar dot dr bar. Okay.
X
You
is
are
dx.
x square dx. Second term y 0, so 0. So x square dx you will get. So x square dx. So you will get x cube by 3, upper limit minus a to plus a. What is the answer for this one?
2a cube by 3.
2a cube by 3 you will get. So now let us add all them. Therefore, the line integral where f bar dot dr bar is equal to, add all this. What is the first value you have got? Minus ab square. So minus ab square you have got. Second value is quite lengthy one. Minus 2a cube. Minus 2a cube by 3 minus 2ab square. 2ab square. Third one you got minus ab square. And fourth one 2a cube by 3. So on simplification, how much you got? Tell me.
Minus 4ab square.
Minus 4ab square. Is it the same answer what you have got by solving so surface integral?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's how verified. Just a second. Okay, understood the Stokes theorem?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think with this, yeah, this is the last topic of this unit. with this we are done with the 5th unit also. I'll give few more problems related to this Stokes theorem. So write down these problems. Okay, you have to verify Stokes theorem. Let be. Stokes theorem for the first question, take it. When f bar is equal to y minus z plus 2i plus yz plus 4j minus xzk, where S is the surface of the cube x0, y0, z0, x2, y2, z2, this is 2, z2 above the xy plane. Note down the second. For all the problems, you have to verify both RHS, LHS part you need to solve. So here f bar is yi plus zj plus xk, and surface is the part of the sphere x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 1, again above the xy plane. So I'm not giving problems like the same one we have done today, the square and rectangle kind of problems. Do you want me to give those also? Function will be changed only. Remaining everything will be changed, same only. Hmm? Okay, use Stokes theorem to evaluate the integral f bar dot dr bar, where f bar is 2y square I plus 3x square j minus 2x plus zk, and C is the boundary of the triangle whose vertices are 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, and 2, 2, 0. Note down these problems. Try to solve them by tomorrow itself, and tomorrow we will see few more different problems. Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
So by tomorrow you solve these problems. With this our 5th unit is over. But tomorrow again I'll talk about this 5th unit itself. So if you have any doubt in this 5th unit, tomorrow you can clarify your doubts. Few more problems we will do related to this Stokes theorem. And other than Stokes theorem, if you have any doubt regarding this 5th unit, we can discuss it tomorrow. Okay. So that's it for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, I'll take the attendance.